Does "Hey Jeff, quick question" sound familiar? Chances are you're using the same old boring script that everyone uses and you're wondering why you're not getting any positive responses and sales calls booked on your calendar. The truth is that writing cold emails that convert is ridiculously easy with the right strategy in place, which is why in this video, I'm going to reveal to you the best cold email strategy in 2023 that is going to make booking qualified sales calls with your ideal clients feel like a walk in the park. The concept that we're going to go over is called the value funnel. Alex Hormozi said it best. You want a response, you need to lead with value. This isn't just a feel-good mantra, it's a business imperative. The inbox of your prospective client is a battlefield and you're up against dozens, if not hundreds of competitors every single day. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to get a list. So we need a list of qualified prospects that we can begin reaching out to. As you probably know, if you're watching this, it's imperative that your list is specific and you're not just using a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to cold email. You need to make sure who you're reaching out to is in fact your target audience. So to make this super easy, we're going to use Instantly's lead finder. So when we log into Instantly, we can literally just use the lead finder to sort by job titles, by location, industry, employee count, and much, much more. So since I've already done this for us, I'm going to go ahead and load a example niche, which could be construction. So we're going to use the construction industry in order to use this strategy as an example. So as you can see here, job title, CEO, founder, head of marketing, director of marketing in the United States, construction industry, 0 to 100 employees. And this pulled up a list of over 11,000 people that we can reach out to. And we are only getting verified contacts with Instantly, which is massively beneficial and will help us significantly when, in fact, reaching out to them. Next thing that we want to do is write a personalized line for this. The truth is that 47% of people prefer to open emails based off of attractive opening lines, which can be seen under the subject line without even opening the email. And this has been proven time and time again by our own data that email with personalized lines see a 2x improvement in reply rates and a significant boost in open rates. And Instantly makes it super easy to add them. But for us, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and export this and download it. I'm just going to get the first 25 for the sake of time. And then what we want to do is we want to add them to a sheet where we can start adding in the personalized lines. I always start with like, love that, and then have it be based off of something with their website or something on their LinkedIn or something along those lines. But that is how you can scale it up. The first way to do personalized lines is leveraging AI to do it. And the second way is to potentially either do it yourself or hire a VA to do it based off of data that you're able to provide to them. So after we have our really targeted list and our personalizations written out, what we need to do next is create a video sales letter. So a video sales letter is an absolute knockout. It grabs attention when text can't. It boosts conversion rates. It provides an emotional connection to the prospects, which will scale trust with them. But it's not just about a cool, fancy video. The message must be clear, compelling, and concise. So you probably need a format in order to actually make the video sales letter that you're going to be sending to your prospects highly effective. So here's our formula. Step 1 is you need a bold claim, like we can increase your revenue by 30% in 3 months. Step 2 is you need a snippet of social proof. Look at what we did with X client. Step 3 is you need the pain points and the struggles of the customers that you're talking to. What are their struggles? What are their pain points? Step 4 is you need company credibility. 10 years in business, 200 satisfied clients, whatever that is for you. Step 5, you need a company intro, just brief about who you are. Step 6 is you need the main benefits of what your offer is doing, saving time, making them money. Step 7, how it works, go over your process. Step 8, staying as you are, comparing options. Stay as you are and you're going to lose money. You work with us and you scale. And then step 9 is going to be a call to action, a book now. You can simply do this using a tool like Loom to make it really efficient for you. Now we need to create the campaign and Instantly and use the personalized lines that we just built out to write the copy that's going to then convert for them. So what we want to do here is we want to simply just file. We want to download this as a CSV file. Then we go to Instantly. We're going to add new. And we're going to do construction companies V1. Then it's going to ask us to import the leads. We're going to upload the CSV that we just downloaded with the personalized lines. And now we're able to sync up everything. For the personalized lines, what we want to do is we want to do a custom variable. So that will pull the personalized line so we can use that in the email. URL, we do not need to import that. Only import the cells that are going to be relevant for you to use. And then we go ahead and click upload all. So now what we want to do is start crafting our email that's actually going to provoke responses. So what we're doing here is we're trying to send the customers value. So cold email is a game of volume and it's a game of timing. So if you can hit your prospect at the right time and add value to them and get a response from them, you're now turning that contact into a lead. And that becomes the person that will convert for you. And that becomes the person that has shown interest in your offer. And that becomes the person that you should be spending your attention to actually try to get them on a call and convert them into your offer. In this case, what we want to do is we want to start with our subject line. I'm just going to do a generic subject line, hi, first name. And then when it comes to the email format, what we're going to do is we're going to do personalization, pain point, offer, and the call to action is going to be adding value. So how can we write this? Hi, insert variable, first name. And then we want to click on insert variable. We want to go to personalized line here. And that will automatically pull the personalized lines that we created in our Google Sheet and simply uploaded into Instantly. So let's just say that we're doing like conversion rate optimization. Notice a lot of companies struggle with a high company churn rate, problem that can cripple growth. We're going to do the offer. We have our CRO service that has increased churn rates. Then for the call to action, what we want to do is we want to say, could I send you a personalized video on how we do it? Then we say best and then your name. Cool. So this is email number 1. So if I click on this little circle here, I can preview it to make sure it looks good. Super personalized. Doesn't look like it's coming from a mass email. This is the key, the personalization, and then the call to action for the personalized video. And then we don't just want to stop there. We want to send more than just one email. What we want to do here is we want to go ahead and click add a step. Let's just do 3 days later. We're going to do step 2. We're just going to do another similar format. Again, really hitting on the call to action of sending over that video. If we want to test out a different email subject, we can go ahead and add that, or we can use the previous email subject. I'll just stick with the last one for now. Again, we don't want to stop here. So what I would do is add in another one. One thing that's going to be super effective with emails is you want to make sure that you don't sound like a robot and you don't sound like you're just sending a bunch of personalized emails. So you can do this by adding in some personality. You can add in some humor into the emails and get creative with your follow-ups that are actually going to, again, make you not sound like a robot, because that's the key here. If you get no responses after 3 emails that you sent to them, what's worked really well for us in our agency is doing what's called a 30-day follow-up. And this is going to be key for you because this is such a sit it and forget it approach where you can automate all of this for you and you'll start to get responses. We've gotten leads, we've closed deals from our 30-day follow-up, so do not neglect this part of it. All we're going to simply do is just do a 30-day check-in. Very casual approach to it. We need to go ahead and save our campaign. We need to go ahead and click on schedule. We can choose when we want to send these messages. I typically do Monday through Friday, and then I typically do times where I'm going to be able to actively respond. Like if it's at 8 p.m. on a Sunday, I'm probably not going to be monitoring it because speed is going to be super important when responding to these people. We'll just select 9 to 6. We're going to click options. We're going to uncheck stop on auto reply. We're going to set our daily limits to the maximum possible, just depending on how many emails that we actually have set up and are able to send. And then all we need to do is go ahead and click launch. So this is where it becomes super important. You need to track, you need to monitor this, and speed is going to be super important. Instantly makes it super easy to do this with the Unibox. So if we go into our Unibox, if we click on inbox, we're going to see all of the messages that get sent from the emails that we're sending to the specific campaign. When we get what's called a positive response, which is somebody saying yes to wanting more information about the video, 1, you need to respond ASAP and send them the video. 2, you need to mark them as interested. And what that's going to do, it's going to tag them as interested. We can filter by all of the people that are in fact interested in the offer, interested in what we can do for them, then also monitor it in the CRM. But the key here is not just to send them the video and hope that they respond and hope that they watch the video. The key here is to follow up and to be persistent. What we'll do is we'll fire back with a video and we'll quickly try to get them on a call, whether that's us picking up the phone and actually calling the prospect or sending them a link to our calendar so that they can then book directly with us immediately after sending them the value because they feel good. Reciprocity, right? Now when you're spending your time following up with people, this is where you can get a lot more targeted with how you're following up with people and get a little bit more personal to the email. If I want to follow up with this person, all I need to do here is click reply, and then I can add something personal from a follow-up perspective and continue to follow up from here. It's a one-stop shop that makes it extremely easy to convert interested people into booked appointments. And another cool thing within Instantly is you can add notes. So follow it up. You can also, if no reply, then remind me to follow up. Now you know the best cold email strategy that you can use to grow your business, get clients, and make more money. So be sure to go to Instantly to implement this strategy. Also, since you'll be sending cold emails, you'll also need thousands of great leads to send these emails to. So if you want to learn how to find these quickly and easily, just click here and we'll help show you how to do that.